Jen, your pudgy picker here at my desk. And did you forget what I looked like? Life's been kind of crazy and busy, but that's okay. We're going to keep plugging along. I have been on a marathon quest to list all of the stuff I have accumulated. 1, 2, 3, 4 huge bins that I keep over here by my recording or my picture taking equipment. And I've been like on this quest to get stuff listed. So I am like 2 empty bins and 2 full bins. One of the bins has some larger like blankets and stuff. So yeah, so when I'm like really knuckling down on getting stuff listed, I don't really go out and buy that much because I'm trying to catch up. You know, I feel like George Jetson on that treadmill, and he's going, Jane, stop this crazy thing. If you don't understand that reference, I don't know why you're here. No, I'm just kidding. But I did manage to stop at the thrift store this past weekend, and I donated some stuff. I actually was leaving my store last week, and there were 2 huge, big, black trash, like contractor size trash bags full of clothes sitting by the back door of our business. So I went to leave, and one of the owners stepped out with me, and we were yapping, and she's like, do you think somebody thought they could donate that here? And I'm like, well, our store's called Antiques and Unique, so maybe they think it's a thrift store. Never had that happen. She goes, and I said, if you want to, you can help me stick them in the back of the van. One, I couldn't even pick up by myself. It was so heavy with clothes. And she's like, oh, are you going to be going to the thrift store soon? I go, I'm always at the thrift store. So loaded them up and then happened to go by and drop them off. And of course I had to go in and look around. That's the only reason I end up going on a day other than Monday, is because I just happened to drop something off, or I'm in the neck of the woods. And I got new glasses. What do you think? They're all clear. I like them. I went to the doctor about this, and it is impetigo. Yes, the issue I had when I was a little kid and couldn't stop scratching my mosquito bites. I was messing with it too much, and I got an infection. Awesome. So I have a cream that I'm putting on. Look at this view here. I'm going to show you what I see. Look. Oh, where'd you go? Inky. Where are you? He was standing up there a second ago. He'll put his claws up and he'll look, and then he takes his hand and goes like, hey. Like this. There's Inky. Where's the kitty? Yeah, he sleeps most of the day. Yesterday, Mr. Pudgy Picker opened a can of tuna, and just as soon as you went, and, you know, pop that seal on there, he was standing there. Because when we found him, that was his first meal, was some tuna. So we usually just put a couple little chunks in and then put some of the juice, and he's just beyond happy. So, okay, so I got new glasses, that taken care of. What else? The wedding's coming up. I ordered my dress today. So I'll show it to you when it comes in. I'm worried about the sizing. I measured myself, and I went by their measurements. And of course, it's not one of those places from China where it's like, oh, this is a size 1X and it's this big around. No. So it was a higher size than I know I should be in, or that I am in standard sizes, and it irritated me. But whatever, we will move on. So today I spent, now look, you'd think I spent $1 million as long as this is, but there is a survey on here, which I never take. Because they don't accept it on most days, or you can't use a coupon. So I spent 51 bucks and some change. So let's see what I got. I got a couple tops for me. I got some mugs. My coffee mugs have been selling. I mean, it's August. Who's drinking hot coffee? Well, everybody does. If you drink coffee, you drink it all year round. But, yeah, some of them started to move. So I'm like, let's look at them again. So this one was $2.49. I'm just going to tell you the price. It was 20% off because I got a coupon when I donated that stuff. And I think I got one similar to this, but I think it was lime, like a key lime pie. But this one is lemon thyme mug cake. So you just mix it up in this mug. Isn't that cool? So now I got another one. Again, it was only, what, 20, 40, like 50 cents off, so $2. My mugs go anywhere between like $6 and $8 depending on how cute, fancy, or etc. I got this one. It says the most important meal of the day, coffee. So this is a nice big mug. You know, you like a nice big mug. I don't know, these little teeny ones, it's like, I don't think real coffee drinkers are buying those. This one still had the price tag on. But it's, you know what? This is the Place and Time collection. $12.99. So this was probably like a Joann Fabrics kind of place where it's like, hey, everything is 40% off from the time we take it out of the box. So this one was $3.49, and it says, mostly thankful for coffee. So this one will go out in the fall. I guess it doesn't really matter in my coffee area where I have it. But, and it's kind of like engraved. It's really nice. And then it has this kind of rough pottery feel around the bottom. I mean, it's a nicer one, I think. But what is it? Let's see. Yeah, it just says Place and Time. So they do that with a lot of their spring or summer or anything. It's right on the tags. So when they have a huge sale, 50% off, everybody can just look and know what's on sale. I think I got one more. And I'm actually thinking about giving this to my daughter's boyfriend's mother. They have a camper and they go out near the lake. And hang on a second. There. I didn't want you to suffer through me blowing my nose. So they have a little place where they camp and they go out every weekend all summer. And this is on lake time. Yeah, it's a smaller mug, but I thought it was cute. And this one, the brand name is, I don't know, it doesn't look like anything special, but I thought that was cute, so I may just, you know, pop a couple tea bags in there and send it out to her. Her name is Leslie. Hello, Leslie. I don't know if she watches me, but hey, you know, I just assume everyone does. I will show you that item less, because that item is a really cool thing. So let me show you my tops. So this one was $4.99. It's a Terra and Sky 2X, which is Walmart brand. Now, Terra and Sky is their big girl clothes, and then they have True, Time and True or something. That's the Mrs. size. So I'm hoping this isn't too big, but it is this very cute. I love the neckline on this. My mother used to love this style of shirts. And then it's got the fluttery sleeves, and it's kind of this cool, like, almost like a cinnamony pink color. So yeah, let's try and squeeze a little more use out of that before summer's over. This next one is, I know it's going to be too big, but I kind of wanted to see if I could wear it off my shoulder with like a tank top or something. So I got it, even though it's, oh, it's a 3X. I thought it was a 4X. Well, it may or may not be too big for that. $4.99. It's an Every EVRI. I think that's either a Kohl's. I don't think it's a Walmart. I think it's a Kohl's. But it's this red t-shirt with stars. Short sleeve, V-neck. But isn't that adorable? I thought that would be adorable. With some shorts or even a pair of jeans. So that's for me also. I don't know. Either I find nothing for me or I buy shirts and they're all for me. This is another one. I think this is the bigger one I'm thinking of. I wanted a couple just really kind of comfortable, you know, stuff to wear around the house. This is a just my size. Yeah, this one is, I think, oh, this one's a 5X. So this is the one I was thinking of. $6.49. And this is a just my size, which is like Walmart, but I get it. I get it. So it's this gray t-shirt. I like how pretty long it is. Short sleeve, round neck. But there's that. So I'll just, you know, wear it off of one shoulder. I don't know. I have several shirts that my tummy is bigger than my shoulders. Okay, and that was my daughter calling. I'm sorry. Or just, whenever I get on my phone to record anything, everybody decides to, like, you know, message me. But that's okay. I think she's heading home. She calls me almost every day and says, do you need anything from the store? And do you think I ever remember anything we need at the store when she calls? No. Okay, these were sold as a set. There's 2 of them. And this is what they look like. Isn't that pretty? They're almost like a sunflower kind of deal. These would look nice, you know, like set together in some way. But $5.99, it says ×2, and then it was 20% off. I looked it over pretty good because this resin stuff, it can chip and flake super, super easy, but because I'm so bad about not looking at stuff, I'm like, oh, that's pretty, bye. And then I get home and I'm like, ah, it's got a problem. So yeah, so those, I will probably sell them as a set, I imagine. I don't know, so that's those. I got this little bag of, it's open. I looked around to make sure there wasn't any fell out of it. I sell incense in my booth, so if I find, you know, any of these little cute, cheapy wooden ones, it's original tag, but it's pretty faded, so I'll probably go ahead and sell those. So it was $2.79, so they were each like 70 cents, so I'll sell them for $3 or $4. So I got 3 of those to go out. I got a couple wallets. I've been listing a lot of wallets and purses, so that was a big deal. This is kind of cute. I kind of like it, but I don't really need it. But it is this hand-tooled leather. I think this part of it makes it look kind of cheapo, but that's so pretty. Here's the back. So it's got a place for your change. I did check the zippers before I left. Looks like it had a tag on it at one point. And then you open it up and it has the windows for your ID. And then, oh, is that like a place for your cards? And then it opens this way. See, I think this is cute, but I could see me for at least the first 6 months I used this. I would be like, hang on. Hang on. It's me. But I thought that was adorable. So yeah, I may end up selling that, but that's what that looks like. I had one that was much older that I listed. I did get a Vera Bradley wallet. So it's one of these that opens up. It's kind of small, which is nice if you have a vacation purse or you just don't carry a lot. And then it was, well, hang on, it was $2.99. So not too bad. They're regular prices, like on their purses and that. The bigger purses are, and especially if it's like a suitcase or like a duffel bag, forget it. It's way beyond your means. There's another pocket there, and then a little zipline there. So not too bad. I will look up the pattern. If you ever get Vera Bradley purses, anything Vera Bradley, just go to Google Vera Bradley retired patterns, and it will show you the main pattern and then the accent pattern, and then you'll know how old the piece is. Didn't know that, did you? So there's that. In fact, I looked it up at one point and it wasn't up, and I was like really mad about it. And people must have complained because within a couple weeks it was up again. People like to see, you know, the retired patterns. Now this, I was a little disappointed that where the price tag was when somebody originally had it, they tore it off. But I moved it because it was on that spot. Look at this. How many of you remember this? These are the little beanbag ashtrays. Remember these? And you put it on your dashboard or, you know, somewhere where it wasn't going to go anywhere. And it was only $1.49 plus, what, 30 cents off. I just wish that wouldn't have been, makes me sad. I don't see a year on this. I don't know. I'll have to look closer, but it's got a barcode, so it's not really old. But I thought it was kind of cool, you know, kind of nostalgic. I don't know. Does anybody smoke anymore? 2 more things. So I have been listing also a lot of fabric, and I just sold a piece that I've had up for a while, and I had like 80 bucks on it, and I sent it out an offer for I think like $74.99 or $69.99. Actually, when I send an offer, I always do $49 at the end. So when something pops up sold, I can look and see if that was an offer. Does that really make a difference? No. Is it just something I like to know when I look at it? Yeah. So I bought this piece of fabric. There's probably a good 3-4 yards on here. I will look it up online first. It's a Robert Allen Home. But it was a whole $7.99. But here's what it looks like. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So it's got these sailboats. And this is a heavier, like not just necessarily an upholstery fabric, but more of a indoor-outdoor fabric. So it's that thickness. Wouldn't that be really cute to have some outdoor pillows made out of that? So I thought that was definitely a picker-upper. So I will look that up. It's not really old. Usually, if I find expensive looking or expensive named newer fabric, I put it on eBay. Or if it's something vintagey and old, I put it on eBay. Otherwise, if it doesn't qualify for those, then it just goes out to my booth. So there's that. I didn't really see anything else. I have two more things. Now, if you have been a member or a person who follows me for any amount of time, you will know there's an item that every time I purchase it, I break it. Every single time. And this is another piece that I have bought, and I'm hoping it makes it out to the store. It was only $2.99. And yes, it is a Japanese warhorse. I have literally busted the head off of one. I knocked it over and busted it before it got to the store. So we're going to see, whoops, no, just kidding. We're going to see if this got spider webs on it. That means it's old, you know. So yeah, if you see, you know, what they're wearing, and especially their tail done up in a knot and their head being back so far, that is a Japanese warhorse. So that will go on my Asian shelf for probably, I'd say, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks if I don't break it. Now, the last piece I have, I bought something similar to this a few years ago at a garage sale, and this looks like it was done and then applied to this bag. But check this out. Look at this. It's like a three-dimensional face on this bag, this leather bag with the hair. Isn't that cool? So I had one similar to that. I think it was a little bit bigger, and it was almost like it was treated and then put on something and then pressed in a way to make it dry to look that way. And I think I sold it for like over $20 at my booth. So this I'm probably going to look up, but it is a leather bag. I'm sad it's got a little bit of a spot there, but hey, that's its story to tell. But this is definitely leather. The inside is lined. And I was trying to figure out if this was like a drawstring or what. And I think, I don't know, it kind of sort of is maybe. I don't know. So yeah, it's got this and then this cord here. So I'm not real sure. But I thought that was just too cute. And it was only $5.49 minus 20%. So what, an extra $1.10 off? But isn't that cool? So something really unique like this, I think I could probably get a decent amount for. It's not marked or anything. So I don't know if this was just an artist or what, but there's no markings on there. You can tell there's no labels. So very cool. I thought that was very interesting. So that will probably go on eBay. Oh, forgot one more thing. I noticed the video that that I'm going to put up this coming week. I totally missed something off the table. So when you see it, point it out to me in the comments. Let's see. My body is here, but my heart is at the beach. And on the back, it's got little flip-flops. It was only $1.99, so I thought that was adorable. I don't know, I've been kind of backing off of signs, but if it's especially unique, kind of cool, or it looks like it, you know, it isn't cheapy, I'll get it. So this will go in my booth next summer. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? I think that is it. So I have one more thing to show you. So we have any toys that the dog plays with, that Beans plays with, are called puffies. And there's a reason why we call them puffies, because what are stuffed animals filled with? And I'm going to show this to you, to my chagrin and embarrassment, but I've already told Mr. Pudgy Picker he cleans this one up. So hang on, let me see ya. Look at what happened. That is puffy guts. Now, if you don't know what puffy guts are, you now know what puffy guts are. So, needless to say, I buy a lot of my dog's toys at the thrift store because they last a day or two. This was one of her favorite ones too, and I think I already threw the thing away. It was the hamburger one. She sat there and just pulled away at it, so there we are. So forgive me for being gone. I was working. I'm trying to make sure that I, do what I need to do financially and that kind of stuff first. As much as I love YouTube, it doesn't pay the bills like eBay and my store does. So that's what you're up against. And I'm a one-woman operation, for better or for worse. So thank you for tuning in to this little chit-chat and haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Get out there, find some good stuff. And what am I going to say? Oh, yeah. Happy picking. Bye.